Welcome back, kindergarten friends. Our book this week is This is the Way We Go to School. This is the way we go to school. So I wanted to focus more on the book and not so much me, so you might not see me so much in this video, and we're focusing more on the book. So This is the Way We Go to School, a book about children around the world by Edith Bear. So Edith Bear is the author. The author does what? Say it out loud. Yeah, writes the words. And the illustrator is Steve Bjorkman. That one's hard to say, Bjorkman. And the illustrator draws the pictures. Excellent. So this is the way we go to school. There's our title page. One by one or two by two, come along, it's fun to do. Ellen takes it nice and slow. Time to watch the flowers grow. When we look at this picture, do you think Ellen lives close to school? She probably does, because she's able to take her time getting to school. She has time to watch the flowers grow. So it doesn't say that she's in a hurry. So she must live close so that she has time to do that. Liz and Larry, as a rule, wear their jogging shoes to school. But at 20 minutes past, roller skates are twice as fast. So Liz and Larry, they're wearing their jogging shoes. So how are they getting to school if they're wearing jogging shoes? Yeah, they're running or jogging to get to school. But this little boy, what's he doing? Using his skates. Because he knows that skates are going to be quicker to get to school than just by jogging or walking. And the fastest way by far is by school bus or by car. If you ride the school bus, say, I ride the school bus. If you get to school by riding in a car, say, I get to school by riding in a car. Jenny, Jerry, Pete, and Perry ride the Staten Island ferry. And there's the ferry boat right there. So they ride the ferry boat to get to school. Cable cars take Jack and Jill up the hill. There's the cable car going up the hill. And then it also takes them down the hill. So the cable car can take them up, and it can also take them down. Probably wouldn't want to walk up a hill that steep. That would be really hard to do. Michael and his friend Miguel see the rooftops from the L. So the L is a type of train that is elevated up off the ground, which is why it's called an L, because it's elevated. We've talked about using trains to get places in other books too. Horse and buggy rides, it's plain, start the day for Jake and Jane. They get to school by riding in a buggy. And in Philly, Mitch and Molly go to school by trackless trolley. There's the trolley car. So it doesn't have a track, but it has these little power cords right here. And so it runs with these cables up at the top. Bianca, Beppo, Benedetto ride aboard the Vaporetto. Bundled up against the breeze, Niles and Slovig go on skis. So they're using their skis to get to school. Can you imagine if you had to use skis to get to school? palm trees help keep Ahmed cool on his sunny walk to school. Mira takes time out to play. School's a hop and skip away. And she's getting some extra exercise by using her jump rope as she goes to school. And watch Sep and Heidi sail through the air from peak to vale. So the vale is that valley down there. And the peak is way up at the top of the mountain. Akini leaves for school by train far across the mountain chain. So there's another type of train, but this one is not elevated. This one is on the ground. The L is the elevated train. Kay and Faye and Flo and Joe go to school by radio. So kind of like how we're doing videos right now, these boys and girls are doing their lessons by radio. They're listening to their teacher. Bicycles bring May and Ling through the traffic of Nanjing. They're riding their bicycles. I don't see very many helmets though. I don't see any helmets. They should have their helmets on when they ride their bicycles. And beneath the dripping sky, Ram is riding high and dry. We talked about this type of bus last week. Do you remember what that's called? A double-decker bus. Double-decker bus. William comes ashore by boat, counting seagulls while afloat. So there he is, coming to shore by boat. Carlos takes the town in stride. Louise prefers the countryside. All different ways of getting to school. And the famous Metro line suits Igor and Ileana fine. Go by copter, by skidoo, somewhere, sometimes, some kids do. Can you imagine if you had to take a helicopter to get to school? Or there was so much snow that you needed to ride a skidoo? You come too, we'll look for you. So all different ways of getting to school. So our writing this week also goes with this book. And it is, how do you get to school? So you can write and illustrate. So you can illustrate a picture. You can draw a picture of the way that you get to school. Maybe it's by bus, by car, maybe walking. However it is that you get to school, you can draw a picture of that. And then you can write a sentence. I get to school by riding the bus or riding in a car. So you can do that, and you can send a picture to me so that I can see what you have written. Thank you for joining me for our lesson this week, and I'll see you soon. Bye.